you need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow. What you say, hey? We about it, get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all the top, boy, you capping? What you need, hey? Yeah, I got it, with the team, yeah. We about it, wow. Get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all the top, boy, you capping?
Yeah, why you capping? Why you capping, no? Feel like a rubber band, I've been snapping, no. Yeah, I've been up here with my team, so you know this what I mean. We've been going up like never.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the U. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a lot of messages yesterday talking about Pete, how in the world did the New York Yankees not hit Yamamoto last night? And I want to talk about this because, you know, obviously we're going to do a lot of breaking down of the World Series, but I didn't get a lot of time to talk about this. And I'll be honest with you, I was a little surprised by a lot of the questions I got. Was Yamamoto that good or the Yankees that bad? Let me go ahead and play a voicemail I got. Very good voicemail, by the way, but I want to play this one first. Take a listen with me, and then we're going to talk about it.
What's going on, fellas? Had a quick question. I haven't heard like any commentators or, YouTube guys, anybody really talking about it. I'm just curious as to your thoughts, really. But the first inning of the game, Yamamoto comes out. I believe Glaber gets a full count, ends up getting out. Soto gets a full count, works a walk. Judge gets a full count. I believe he gets punched out. And then Stan changes the whole vibe of the inning, honestly, and swings first pitch. And from there on, it seemed like the game plan of attacking Yamamoto changed. They actually, in my opinion, had a good game plan. At the beginning of that game, things weren't necessarily dropping right away. But when he left the first inning with over 20 pitches, and when he actually was facing Stan there, he had 20 pitches on the dot. Stan swung that first pitch and let him off the hook with a weak little pop-up. But if they kept working him, there's no way that guy is staying in the game as long as he is. 6 1/3 innings or whatever it was, working us well into the 7th inning. Why are we not taking pitches anymore? What happened to these guys working at bats? We're not taking advantage of the one area that we actually had an advantage in this matchup, which is supposed to be our starting pitching. It makes no sense. We're giving the advantage right back to those guys when we're swinging at first pitches and we're getting out of, getting out of at-bats in the dangerous part of our lineups really early without making these guys work. I'm just curious if anybody else even noticed that. The guy literally had 21 pitches to start the second inning, and I believe somewhere in the 7th inning he was only at about 80 pitches.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. And I'm going to give everybody a little warning real quick because a lot of Yankee fans may not like this answer. That's the signs of a really good pitcher. So, yes, you're correct. And again, if you go back to my Game Season Live yesterday, some of you may not know, I call all of these games right here on YouTube, Game Season Live. I'm there in that first inning screaming my lungs out. You got to get him. You got to get him. You got to get him. Because I know who Yoshinobu Yamamoto is. It is not a mistake, ladies and gentlemen, again, that this guy got all the money he got. It's not a mistake that our New York Yankees were a runner-up to land Yamamoto because he is that type of guy. Look at his overall numbers on the year. This is a pitcher who is going to be an ace as long as he's healthy. 90 innings this year, 3-run, 3 ERA, whatever the hell it was, but take away some of those really horrible outings, mid-2, lower 2 ERA type of guy. He throws darts. He throws strikes. You're 100% correct on the first inning. Aaron Judge strikeout brought the mood crashing down. And that's what's going to happen in games like this. They had Yamamoto in the first inning. I think the first 3, I want to say the first 3 batters had a 3-2 count on Yamamoto. Of course, we know Glaber, we know Soto. Aaron Judge goes down. And that really did feel like it lowered the mood. And he's right. Stanton comes up, swings, pops up, pitching on his hands. And after that, Yamamoto was dialed in. I mean, he was dialed in. What you're saying is utilize the same approach in the first inning and then utilize it later. Work the count. It's hard to work the count when a guy is darting strikes. And that's what Yamamoto started to do. That's why what you're saying right there is after the first inning, he had 20-something pitches. How did he go 6 1/3 with 86 pitches? Garrett Cole has also done this before. This is not some uncommon thing. When a really good pitcher is slightly off, you can't let him off the hook, especially in a World Series game. The problem here is the Yankees offense just isn't hitting. So it doesn't matter if it was Yamamoto or Jack Flaherty on the mound. They may eventually get back into the zone and dare you to hit the ball. Yamamoto, after that first inning, was just daring the Yankees to hit the baseball. He didn't dominate in the regards. Listen to me before you go. They got 1 hit, Pete. Yes, the Yankees offense got 1 hit against them. Should they have had a better game? No question about it. But also, was Yamamoto bad? No. Yamamoto was phenomenal. And on top of that, he didn't even have a splitter. He didn't have it. There was a couple of times he threw that pitch and you could see it, but he didn't have his best splitter. He had a very good curveball, a good slider, and his fastball, which is an absolute dart. 97, 98 he was hitting yesterday. So there really isn't anything else to blame here. Yamamoto and the Dodgers did their job pitching yesterday. The New York Yankees offense was a letdown again. So, I don't want any Yankee fans seeing yesterday's performance and go, well, he wasn't good. We were just bad. No, Yamamoto was good. He was very, very good. He's an excellent pitcher. He's a really, really good pitcher. Fact of the matter is, our offense can't hit. I don't know how else to sum this up to anybody. The Yankees offense, as it stands right now, are dealing with a major problem. They're dealing with a problem that you only get excited when the top of the order comes up. The bottom of the order is not doing nothing whatsoever. I mean, I don't think you got to be Yamamoto to be overly concerned about facing Volpe, Wells, and Verdugo right now. I'm just being as honest as I can be. Volpe's done pretty decent, had a tough game yesterday, no doubt about it. But Wells and Verdugo have basically been almost automatic outs. And, we got a show later tonight, Designated Spitters, 9 o'clock. Make sure you guys tuned in. We're going to go over, who could replace some of these guys if they can make a difference here. But I don't want this series to turn into, but the Dodgers, I mean, come on. Yamamoto sucks. Come on. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. You can't work a count when a pitcher is pounding the zone. You got to hit him. That's what separates the good teams from the bad. Can a great pitcher dominate a good offense? Of course. Do I think Yamamoto was at his ultimate best last night? No, I don't. I don't think he was. He's also not a guy who just walks people. So he's also, if you're sitting there going, hey, that first inning, he was wild. He was. You're right. You had to get to him then. You couldn't wait. You had to get to him in the moment. The Yankees couldn't do that. The guys weren't getting good swings off of him. Could they have had, more opportunity? Could they have hit the baseball? Of course. There was many times the Yankees got good pitches to hit, and they just can't do it right now. Without Juan Soto, Yamamoto gives up nothing. Juan Soto also got them going again later in the game with a single off the wall to right field off of Blake Trinan. Then everybody kind of followed in line. The fact of the matter is, you got a big, huge hole in your lineup. The number 3 hitter. Torres has done his job. Soto's done his job. Aaron Judge has not done his job. And I know this is going to be the topic of conversation going into Game 3, as it should be, rightfully so. But it's not that Yamamoto was brilliant to stop him. Aaron Judge and that bottom of the order has to step up because it doesn't matter how good Yamamoto was. The Yankees offense is going to consistently be bad if that's the case. Quality at-bats in the first inning is cute when a pitcher is struggling, but it's about hurting him. I've talked about this for 2 games in a row now. Said it with Flaherty. Flaherty continued to be wild and put men on base. If you don't put up runs, it doesn't matter. The Dodgers will take it. I'll be very happy if I get him out in the 4th or 5th inning. And he may have thrown 91, 95 pitches, but well, we're up 2-0. Who cares? He hasn't given up a run. So it doesn't matter. The fact that he matter is the Yankees offense right now sucks. There's no other way to put this. Don't blame Yamamoto. Don't try to find an excuse on the side of the Dodgers. Find an excuse on your club, our team, the Yankees. They're the problem. The problem isn't, but, they almost got to him in the first. And after that, they just changed their approach. They didn't change their approach. Yamamoto got dialed in. He threw strikes. The Yankees then had no clue what to do with hitting a baseball. They couldn't do it. That's the problem. The problem isn't Yamamoto. The problem isn't the Dodgers. They did something. They did this. We're letting them off. No, we're letting them off the hook. But that's our issue. It's nobody else's. It's nobody else's. Don't blame the team that's up 2-0. Game 1, you have every single argument to go, the Yankees should have took that one. No doubt about it. A lot of errors made, a lot of bad baseball, a lot of ugly defense. There's your difference. You want to see the difference? I'll give you guys a difference right here. Tommy Edman and the Dodgers have played really good defense. The Yankees haven't. The Yankees haven't hit. The Dodgers have hit enough to win. If the Yankees hit better even in game 1, you don't got to worry about the walk-off. It probably never happened. The Yankees were able to have decent at-bats, put the ball in play and hit strikes. Remember that one? Hit strikes hard? Guess what? The Yankees might be in an amazing position. Right now, they're down 2-0. And the offense is the major thing that needs to wake up. That's simple. The Yankees offense needs to do it because if you guys remember yesterday, during Game Season Live, I said, what are you guys more concerned about? Rodon or the offense? 70-some% of you said the offense. During the game, everybody's looking like Rodon got hammered. But when you looked up in the 9th inning, it was still only 4 runs for the Dodgers. Yankees pen did their job. Fact of the matter is, the Yankees offense, once again, did not. Ladies and gentlemen, you know this as much as I do. There's going to be times where even your ace gives up some runs. Your offense has to make it up. That's the name of the game. The Yankees haven't been able to do that. So the answer to your question is, was Yamamoto that good or were the Yankees that bad? I think it's pretty simple here to say Yamamoto was good. It's fair to give him that. Tip your cap to him. He was excellent. But the Yankees offense right now is horrid. They are horrible. And it starts with the captain, Aaron Judge. And then you look at that bottom of the order that basically, as of right now, let's be real here, folks. It's basically been useless. Things got to change, and they got to change quick, unless the New York Yankees will be going home very, very early into this World Series. And who the hell knows? If they don't change it now, you may not even be seeing LA again. We'll talk about it tonight, 9 p.m. Designated Spitters. Tune in. Yankees got to get back to LA. That's all that counts now. Talk to you guys later.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah.
Hey, look, top floor lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Way too high, ain't coming down. You see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, so I'm running numbers up. Lucky that I'm strolling up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, yeah. Numbers crack the Billy, yeah. Don't need no dilly, I'm too fresh, I feel like really, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar.
Top